Okay, so funding, I think for one, like for traders who do plan on having the long term, like let me build an account and stay consistent with my risk management and really build out a portfolio and level up that way. I think funding is a phenomenal opportunity. But like we said, the fail rate is what it is. I don't think people should just get discouraged from failing a funding challenge, especially since most of them only cost anywhere from, 200 to like 1,000, and that type of range. And you're getting access to all types of, practice accounts, whatever it may be, in order to try to prove yourself worthy. But I know a lot of people that are funded and do get paid out. I myself even ran a funding program and probably brought on like a close to like 100 traders. And even what I start to realize with that is it's more of a headache than anything, because anytime people fail, they're going to constantly say this happened or this happened and try to blame you, when in all reality, like, I have no control over what goes on in the back end. It's all being calculated and there's a computer that runs all of that. So, something that I tried, and once again, like, that's just me being transparent of, I tried a business model. This was before Top Tier. This was like just in general, like, and that's where I got excited as an entrepreneur, because me and my boy Drew Bishop were like, okay, we were first to the market type of deal. We got to like test the water. And I know Top Tier probably has thousands of traders. So once again, it's not a matter of like how many people did I bring on board. It was like I really wanted to test the waters and see how traders would do. And once again, you'd be surprised how many traders, don't pass, and you quickly realize like all these funding programs are majority making money off the sign up game. And that's just it. That just is what it
No,
is.
no, no. Hold on. We got to dive into that. So, what did you learn from running that? I know it was like a small sample size. It wasn't that many people, but what did you really
Right.
learn from seeing people's results? How many people actually passed the challenge and how many people actually made it through?
Yeah, I mean, we purposely kept it a small sample size because neither of us wanted to be overwhelmed with like all these traders and getting people their account details and credentials. And we just wanted to test the water. We wanted to see how things went with payouts. Like, I always am a fan of like, like really like get a feel for the space and what comes with it, than just massively like, let's bring in thousands of traders. Just in general, bro, it's just I started to realize once again, like, people for the most part still don't have a plan. They go in with whatever the max lot size is. They use that on the very first trade, and they're trying to treat these accounts as like we were talking about with those aggressive builds. But it's kind of the opposite. It's like that's where trading should be boring. And that's the goal for people who want to manage that type of money. Because even at my affirmation, I am a 10-figure trader. When I'm managing, even the blue FX book that I have now is not the percentage gains that James did, but on a 100K account, I'm up over 130% in 8 months. And my FX book is called Jenga. That's the name I gave it, because that's just the Stew that's the shit that Stew likes. That's one of my favorite movies. That man had a crazy sniper from long range. He would hit you from anywhere, fastest gun in the South. So that's how I'm getting down. And that's, once again, like you said, how do you keep it fun and how do you like enjoy it? I almost view FX books like albums. Like, as I continue to level up, then I'm gonna have a new name for every FX book. And this is gonna be my ESPN stat line. I'm used to playing in front of thousands and thousands of people and then being able to say, oh, he sucks, or oh, he's great. I'm used to that. So like trading is not really much different, but I do prefer when I'm trading to have my trades private. I don't like people on the outside saying, oh, it's going to go this way, or, oh, should you close? Or it should be a you versus the market game, in my opinion. So for traders who are like giving signals and all that, I take my hat off to them, because it's extra pressure when all these other people are relying on you being right. So even when I give out trade setups or whatever it may be, people don't realize like that shit is a lot more pressure than even taking the trade on your own, but it makes you
Right.
great.
That's for damn sure. James, in terms of funding versus trading your live account, what do you think?
I have mixed emotions about the funding programs. Similar to what Stu said, is like I think it's a little bit of like a mirage, kind of the way they set it up. Like, it's definitely not set up in your favor. You got to pass step one, you got to pass step two, and then like you have to go through these hurdles before you even get to the starting blocks. So I forget who I spoke to, or someone, or it was FTMO, or someone released results about how I think it's 90% or above 90% of people don't even make it past their first month of the live account. So it's kind of like a casino, like a very rigged casino in a way. I mean, look, if you know how to trade, it doesn't, I don't personally, maybe if I was back when I first started, I'd maybe use it. But for me, it doesn't really suit my trading style. You know, like I like to use like I think 10% is not enough for me. Like I might risk 10% in a trade, 5 or 10%. So like I don't because I'm used to having more wins, a higher win rate. I can do more with the money. So it's kind of like I was saying, like it's a mirage because they give you $200,000, but you can only really risk 20K. So they really give you 20K to risk, but they give you this a massive amount of leverage that, it's kind of incentivized for you to fail. That like that's what people don't understand is that like everyone's getting paid, like they're getting paid from these challenges, and they have no risk. And even when you get a live account, you still don't even get real money. Like even FTMO goes on public saying,
right,
yeah, we don't actually
simulated trading.
Yeah, exactly. They don't actually give you live capital until you've proven yourself month over month over month. So
now,
then
since we've thrown them out there a few times, a quick shout out to FTMO. And as long as those checks keep coming in, it doesn't matter.
Shout out FTMO, shout out Raul and Alex FMS, shout out Q top tier
for sure.
Migs is coming out. He's doing a thing. Everyone's gonna be. I mean, why not? I mean,
I think when folks are first starting in their trading, they're gonna need the capital, right?
Yeah, of course. I think if you're a good trader and you have discipline, go for it. Like if you're nice with trading, and the thing is, you can open up multiple accounts. Like you can open an account with your mother, your sister, your dog, whatever. Like and you can. They frown upon it, but there's ways to link them all with trade copiers and do shit, and you can mess around with the lot sizes on each one because like some of them don't. They frown upon the trade copiers, but there's ways to do it. And if you want, you could build up millions of dollars worth of capital in a short period of time. And if you're good at trading, like you'll make a lot of money. It's definitely a good avenue, but you have to really scale yourself down. You got to like only risk 0.5%, whatever, things like that. So it takes time.